Well, good morning, my friend. Here it is, Friday morning, the day after Thanksgiving. Many call this Black Friday. I don't know what it is, no different for me. I don't go out doing the shopping. Haven't I think I did one time with my wife and daughter. We got to the parking lot, saw packed out, and we turned around and went home. So for those of you who are braving the stores, God bless you. Hope you keep your attitude right. And but welcome to the Pastor's Podcast as we are now officially into the Christmas season. And I hope that you plan on being faithful to church, of course, this weekend. Just because it's Thanksgiving weekend doesn't mean we ought to stay out of church. Shame on you if you miss church. And you need to stay in church and see what God can do for you this weekend and see if God can't bring some people to church, get them saved, baptized. Let's have a great weekend in churches all around the world. Let's just plan on it and you work at it. Let's see what God can do. Well, today I want to talk to you about responding to kindness. In First Chronicles chapter 19 and verse 2, the scripture says, "And David said, I will show kindness unto Hanun the son of Nahash, because his father showed kindness to me. And David sent messengers to comfort him concerning his father. So the servants of David came into the land of the children of Ammon to Hanun to comfort him." Now, Hanun made a big mistake when David showed him kindness. And the mistake was that he did not reciprocate the kindness to David that he should have, but he instead reciprocated evil. You see, many don't reciprocate kindness with evil. But the problem is they don't show any gratitude at all, which is wrong. Now, the fact that David showed Hanun kindness should have caused him to be very grateful because David didn't have to show kindness at all. David understood that Hanun was grieving, and his response was David was a friend to his father, so he wanted to be kind to him by sending him a gift. But Hanun's bad response to kindness instigated a disastrous war. Now, it can often seem awkward when people show kindness to you. I'm just being honest. It's like, what do I do now? But your response to their kindness could initiate a great friendship if you respond properly. The fact that someone would show kindness to you was kind in itself. And you should reciprocate that kindness back with gratitude. Now, I want to give you 4 responses that you should have when kindness is shown to you. First, don't expect a kindness and every act of kindness shown. Okay, if you don't expect kindness, then every act of kindness shown to you is a bonus. One mistake many make is that they expect people to be kind to them. When kindness is shown and then when someone shows them kindness, then they're disappointed because it didn't meet their expectation of what they expected. Now, if you keep the mindset that I don't expect anyone to be kind to me at all by giving me gifts or anything, then you'll never be disappointed with any gift that is given to you. Second, remember that they took the time to think about you. It's not about how big something is. It is the fact that somebody actually thought about you enough to want to show kindness to you. That should cause you to be appreciative. When children write me a note, I often get notes from children. I often think about that child that they took the time to stop. They got a piece of paper, they got a crayon or a pen, and they wrote a note to their pastor. And they took the time to draw the best picture that they could draw. Now, the fact that they thought about me is a great gift. And you see, when you keep the mindset that any gift given means that someone took time to think about you and invest in you, that should cause you to be grateful. You say, why? Because time in itself is one of the greatest investments that anybody can invest in you, because you can never get time back. So for them to take time to think about you, that is a great gift in and of itself. Third, tell them thank you. A simple thank you is hard for a lot of people to say, but it should be the easiest words that come from our lips. A simple thank you said to the one that gave you something shows you grateful for their kindness. Now, not saying thank you is nothing more than a slap in the face of a person who took time to be kind to you. Now, I believe some people feel like they need to give something back because somebody gave them something. But can I just tell you, the greatest gift you can give back is gratitude. Never let anyone give you something that you don't reciprocate by saying thank you. Fourth, don't complain when you didn't get what you wanted. You could have gotten nothing. Never look at what somebody didn't do for you, but look at what they did do for you, and you'll never be disappointed. You see, it's easy to let selfishness dictate our disposition and think that someone could have done more. Now, but the fact that they did something is a cause to be grateful. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you guilty of not being thankful for someone's kindness shown to you? Always let gratitude be your attitude for any degree of kindness shown to you, and you'll never regret it. For instance, someone opens a door for you. You ought to be grateful for that. Someone gives you a small card. Be grateful for that. Hey, church member, when's the last time you thanked your pastor after he preached a sermon or taught a Sunday school lesson or a Wednesday night Bible study? You ought to say thank you. When's the last time you said thank you to your Sunday school teacher who teaches you every week? When's the last time you said thank you to your spouse? Men, when your wife cooks a meal, did you say thank you? When she cooks or when she does the laundry, do you say thank you? Ladies, when your husband pays the bills, when's the last time you said thank you? You see, there's a lot we could go down the list. We take everything for granted, and we can't take things for granted. Children, when's the last time you told mom and dad, thank you for caring for me? They could have just shuffled you off to some orphanage somewhere and said, I don't care about you and just want to get you out of my hair now, but they didn't do that. Somebody's caring for you. Somebody loves you. Somebody's trying to take time to take care of you. Now, we ought to learn to be a grateful people. Kindness. Oh, we ought to be kind to others. But when people are kind to us, let's show gratitude. Let's be thankful. Let's just thank God that somebody thought about enough about us to invest time. One of the most greatest investments we could ever invest, that somebody invested time in us. That's one of the best things that we could do. Well, my friend, I hope this is a help to you this morning. Now let's remember today, be good to everyone. Everyone's having a tough time. Have a great weekend, my friend.